This is your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Dr. Don's Weather is supported by Heron's Tree Service, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, and Bama Diesel Repair. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College and the East Alabama Bee Company, here's Dr. Don.
Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Welcome to your weekend. Thank you, Jimmy Stevens of Jimmy Stevens Construction. I can't say enough about this guy right here. He has been with Dr. Don's Weather for a long time. And folks, if you get a chance, thank Mr. Jimmy for supporting us here on Dr. Don's Weather. Without folks like Jimmy Stevens Construction, we could not continue to do this. So it's very important that you show your gratitude. If you have any needs for remodeling or new home construction, Mr. Jimmy Stevens is the person to call. His number is 256-610-1364. Get in touch with Mr. Jimmy today. Even if you don't have any needs right now, call him and say thank you, Mr. Jimmy, for supporting Dr. Don's Weather. Also, this guy right here, he is your insurance guru. He can handle anything from your personal insurance to commercial insurance. He can put money back in your pocket. It's very important with the economy the way it is. You gotta call Jamie Dukas with Alpha Insurance and find out just how much money Jamie can save you. You can contact him by clicking on the link at the top of the video, scanning the QR code you see there on the screen, or simply give him a call on the telephone. 256-831-7770. It is quick, fast, it's easy, it is secure, it doesn't take but just a minute to find out. There's no obligation whatsoever. Get in touch with Jamie Dukas today. Also, don't forget to head over to our YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button and click that little bell so that when we go live to cover severe weather, you'll be guaranteed to get a push notification. So I don't anticipate severe weather today, but we certainly could see a few strong thunderstorms out there. Gusty winds, very heavy rainfall, and dangerous lightning will all be possible today across East Alabama and West Georgia. The further north and northeast you go, the better the chance will be, especially up here across the North Georgia mountains, really from about Atlanta Metro north, the I-20, I-85 corridor north is going to be where the best chance of severe weather will be today in Georgia. Maybe extreme northeast Alabama, North Georgia, up into the Carolinas and eastern Tennessee could see a marginally severe thunderstorm as we head into the afternoon hours today. For Sunday, just general scattered thunder across East Alabama and West Georgia, though the chance goes down to only about a 30% chance on Sunday afternoon. I think there will be a handful of storms out there tomorrow, but they will not be as concentrated as I think we're going to see this afternoon. And then on Monday, pretty much the same, just general scattered afternoon thunder across all of the southeastern United States. Now, the big story as we head into, the big story for today and as we head into next week is going to be the heat. The National Weather Service has issued a heat advisory for part of our viewing area today for Coosa, Tallapoosa, Chambers, Elmore, Lee, and we could see temperatures, the heat index approaching 106 degrees this afternoon in those areas. Now, Talladega, Clay, Randolph, Cleburne, and Calhoun not covered by the heat advisory, but it's going to be hot there as well. We're talking heat index values in those locations probably in the 102, 103 range. And so that's what it's going to feel like outside. Be very careful if you're going to be working outdoors or playing outdoors today. Prolonged exposure can increase your risk of heat-related illness. So be sure you drink plenty of fluids, never leave people or pets unattended in vehicles, and take extra extra precautions if you work or spend time outside today. And as we get into next week, it's going to get even worse. We're talking actual ambient air temperatures in the low to mid 90s as we hit Wednesday and Thursday of next week. No doubt we'll see heat advisories and heat warnings next week across all of East Alabama and West Georgia as we're going to turn up the heat as we head in to next week. Well, there is Don. Don is in the northern Atlantic this morning. We've been anxiously awaiting tropical situation Don. That's what we'll call it at the moment. Don not causing any trouble for humans at this time other than ship traffic out there in the Atlantic. But that could change as we head into the next few days. You normally would see something in that location of the Atlantic and you'd say, well, that thing's moving off to the northeast. Not going to be an issue for the United States, but look at this. This is the projected movement of Don over the next couple of days, and it's going to do a loop-de-loop, moving to the northeast and then curve back down to the south by Wednesday or Thursday. We'll have to see what Don does after that. It's not likely, but it is possible that Don could do a loop-de-loop and then end up coming back toward the United States. Kind of a sneaky Don out there in the Atlantic, so we'll keep an eye on that for you. Just tropical storm at this point. It's far-fetched to believe that it could do that and then end up coming back toward the United States, but stranger things have happened, and it's been given the name Don, so there's always that possibility. Current conditions at the East Alabama Bee Company, it's 73 degrees at the moment. High temperature yesterday, a warm 90 degrees. We have partly cloudy skies. The wind out of the west at 1, gusting to 2. The humidity is 97%. The barometric pressure at 29.97. No rain in the past 24 hours. I think that changes this afternoon. Sunrise this morning was at 5:42. Sunsets this evening at 7:52. And you owe it to yourself to stop by M.L. Aubrey's in downtown Roanoke and Randolph Farmers Co-op in Wedowee to pick up a jar of that delicious East Alabama Bee Company honey. So we're headed for 89 degrees this afternoon in Roanoke, Ashland, Lineville, 88 up in Wedowee, 88 probably in Woodland and Ranburne, 89 over in Carrollton. Pine Mountain will hit 90 this afternoon, and Dadeville will hit 90 degrees as well. 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent, will give you a 60% chance of a shower and maybe a thunderstorm this afternoon. Lots of morning sunshine, maybe filtered sunshine now because we do have a cloud deck that's moving in. But storms becoming likely by this afternoon. 89 will be the high. Don't anticipate widespread severe, but there could be a handful of very strong thunderstorms this afternoon, so remain weather aware. 71 your overnight low tonight. For tomorrow, we're backing off the rain chances significantly. Only a 30% chance of a shower on your Sunday. 89 will be the high. As we get into next week, here comes the heat again. 92 will be the high on Monday with a 20% chance of an afternoon storm. Tuesday and Wednesday, full-blown sunshine. Right now, no chance of rain and a lot of heat. We're talking 93 on Tuesday, 95 on Wednesday, and then Thursday will bring back a 20% chance of an afternoon storm. 94 will be your afternoon high. Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar this morning, scanning the entire southeastern United States. And we see a couple of waves of thunderstorms out there already this morning. We'll bring it current. We have one line of thunderstorms stretching from Nashville, Tennessee, down to about Huntsville, Alabama. down into the Coleman area and just west of Birmingham. That is moving off to the east. We have a second wave that's developing this morning just east of Jackson, Tennessee, down to around Tupelo and Columbus in Mississippi. And then looking even further to the west, we see those scattered storms just north of Little Rock, Arkansas, down around Shreveport, Louisiana, and back to around McAllister, and just to the south of Wichita Falls. So all of this stuff, I mean, look at that. We go all the way back to Amarillo, down to around Lubbock, Texas. All of that is moving off to the east. So it may be a scattered thunderstorm setup this afternoon all across East Alabama and West Georgia. As we go in a little closer to home and take a look at what's happening across our coverage area at this hour, nothing out there. The closest rain is that line of showers and thunderstorms just west of downtown Birmingham and just north of Demopolis, moving off to the east this morning at around 30 miles per hour. Don't forget to follow us over on Twitter. It's at DSTREN1040. We broadcast all of our weather information on Twitter, just as we do on Facebook, YouTube, and at DrDonWX.com. That's our home on the World Wide Web, and we're making a lot of changes over there, folks, and in the coming days, we're going to have a lot of good stuff over there for you. And I want you to get accustomed to going to DrDonWX.com because I think the time is approaching where that's where you're going to need to watch us. We're having beginning to see some changes with social media that's really moving us further away from where we need to be able to bring you timely weather information. So we're really going to, not that we're going to stop broadcasting on social media, but we're really going to start putting our emphasis on our website because we can do a lot more over there and get you the information a lot quicker. So check it out, DrDonWX.com. That's your home on the World Wide Web. Bookmark that website on your smartphone and your computers so that when we go live to cover severe weather, you can get over there quickly and we can get that information to you. If you own a business, we have several openings right now. Would love to have you as a partner. Thank you, Heron's Tree Service, for coming on board with us a couple of days ago. And if you would like to be a partner, such as Heron's Tree Service and Genesis Weight Clinic, all you have to do is send me a message on Messenger, and I can have you started by the time we do our very next weather forecast, which, if the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, will happen first thing tomorrow morning right here on Dr. Don's Weather.